Ooh, what's going on, guys? It's NNJAsmurf here. Today I'm going to show you guys my Alpha Bridge build in 1.5. It's really good overall. I have a lot of health with a good amount of armor. My tanky DPS build, and the DPS may seem low, 350,000, but it's actually higher than what it seems like because it doesn't factor in some of the perks that I have on this build. Alright, so let's get started with the pieces I'm running. So I got lucky, I got a Barrett's Bulletproof Vest here. It came with a high stamina roll and armor, so I re-rolled for the ammo capacity for 54%, and I'm running 2 stamina mods. Alright, so now let's go over to my Alpha Bridge mask. I'm running 1265 firearms, 992 armor, crit hit chance, and enemy armor damage. I got lucky with this mask. I believe it came with I want to say it came with the enemy armor damage and the crit hit chance. I just rerolled firearms until I got a satisfying number. Alright, so now my Alpha Bridge knee pads. I got a high stamina roll, Alpha Bridge knee pads, and it came with armor. And then I re-rolled for the enemy armor damage at 10.5. I could re-roll that a little bit higher, but as of right now, it's doing pretty well. Alright, Alpha Bridge holster. I got a really good Alpha Bridge holster here. It came with 1255 firearms, 1270 stamina, and 1223 electronics with I rolled for the armor. So the total of armor is 1601. These Savage Gloves. In case you guys missed it like a week ago, they had these God Rolls Savage Gloves. It came with low firearms, but it came with what I needed: the assault rifle damage, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage. So I re-rolled for 1262 firearms. All right. And performance mods as I'm running right now, I have a mix of first aid, self-heal, impulse, crit hit chance. Now all my prototype mods are stamina with armor, so that's why my toughness is pretty high right now. Okay, so my backpack, it comes with, well, it came with when I got it with armor, I believe, and I had to re-roll the stamina, well, electronics from that to stamina, which I got a pretty good roll. I believe it's like, yeah, 1265, pretty good. So again, another stamina mod, and put that on. Alright, so helpful tips. You definitely want to go for armor on all 4 pieces here: the chest piece, the backpack, the holster, and the knee pads. If you guys don't know that by now, you definitely have to do that. It's just a must. Otherwise, you're gonna have low mitigation and you're just gonna die so quick. Also, when you have the ability to, you want to re-roll for the enemy armor damage as such on the knee pads and on the mask. I do believe that's the only 2 you can get that on, so there's that. Alright, so the 2 weapons I'm using a lightweight M4. I would prefer a elbow C, but I need a certain specific roll on it and I don't have them yet. So I got a high base for lightweight M4 though, 21% enemy armor damage, 18.3k base damage on the weapon. I got responsive, destructive, and competent. The competent plays so well with this build, especially when you use a booster shot. That's an additional that's just so much damage adding on top, and that's why the DPS doesn't show it. But when you're using that competent with either a pulse or a heal or booster shot, it does so much damage so fast. I'm critting people for between 23 to 25k. Alright, so that's with the lightweight M4. Now the FAMAS is running with brutal, unforgiving, and uncomplicated. Now whoever runs an Alpha Bridge build with assault rifles should know by now that you should be running the FAMAS just for the uncomplicated perk, because it gives you an additional 15% on base damage. So my lightweight, as you can see, that 2,550 2,530 extra damage is coming from that 15%. As you can see, the weapon damage is a total of 20,853, so that's pretty good. So now, going back to the FAMAS though, I also have the Brutal and Unforgiving. Brutal is really good to have for assault rifles. You're mainly aiming for the head anyways, and Unforgiving, that works well when you're in the heat of the moment. You lose just 1 bar, it's an extra 10%, 2 bars, that's 25% extra damage. Alright, so now the attachments. I got a scope here for 17% headshot damage, crit hit chance, and crit hit damage. A pretty good roll there. I believe there's another one I have that has... I do know I have another headshot multiplier that's 18%, but the other 2 perks aren't that good. So you can add an additional 1% headshot damage, maybe 2, I think it goes up to 19, I don't know. Alright, going over to the suppressor. The suppressor I have is 18% headshot damage, crit hit chance again at 2.5, and crit hit damage at 4%. It's a really good roll there. I think that's almost max. I think maybe 3% on crit hit chance, and then maybe 19% on the headshot damage, but pretty much max. Now, I could, on the one I'm currently using, I got 17% crit hit damage, reload speed by 4.5, and stability by 2.5. I could switch it up to the angled grip for more stability. I would still have another 4% extra for crit hit damage and accuracy as well, which is a nice bonus. But I just like having the crit hit damage. Alright, so the magazine size, this is where it really shines. I got the 113.5 magazine size, crit hit chance at 3, and rate of fire at 6. A good roll there. It's a really good maximized magazine size. I believe the max roll in the magazine is I believe it's 117%, somewhere around there. Don't quote me on that. Alright, so now let's go over to my character stats. So you can see there's a firearms, I got 4,932, almost at 5,000. Stamina at 7,272, pretty high on the stamina roll there. As you can see, though, let's switch over to the other. There we go. Alright, so now weapon damage is at 20,853. Crit hit chance is at 17%. Crit hit damage is at 66%. And headshot damage is at 122%. That's where it's really nice. Now we go over to survivability. My health is at 218,000%. And my armor is at 53.8. Enemy armor damage is also at 55%. That's high on the enemy armor damage. That's pretty good because it actually works in PvP now. So that makes it so that is 1/3 at 55%. 60% is extra 20, so 15. It's around, I would have to say, maybe 15% extra in damage, which is nice. It's a good bonus to have. Alright guys, so I'm also running, as perks, I run Conceal a lot. I got a 19.3 crit hit chance, and then I got a booster shot, which gives you extra resistance and more damage as well. It's a good overall perk to have when you're running with a team. If you're not running a team, I would suggest Overheal then, which is Overdose. Alright, so thank you for watching guys. Leave a like if you enjoyed. I'm going to be also posting a video and gameplay on this build itself. It's me and my guys. We were tearing a server apart limb by limb. We took out at least 2 or 3 teams out at the park. It was a crazy day, but it's good build to have overall, especially when you have a team that can really work well with you. Alright, so thank you for watching guys, and enjoy your day.